5BM. You have 1 minute to prepare. This is a story about a couple who lived near the ocean. You have 2 minutes to narrate the story. Your story should begin with the following sentence. One day, a couple was taking a walk by the beach. One day, a couple was taking a walk by the beach. They passed by a fenced area, where a construction worker was putting up a sign that said a new airport was being constructed by ABC Construction. The couple was shocked to learn about the plan. A few days later, the couple joined a protest against the construction project. The husband was holding a sign that said, "Protect Ocean Life," and the wife was collecting signatures from people who opposed the construction of the airport. 6 months later, the couple was at the construction site with a group of people. A sign said that the construction had been cancelled, and the couple and the supporters of the protest were very pleased. A year later, the couple was looking at a newspaper at home. The wife was surprised to see an article that said ABC Construction had gone bankrupt. Number 1. Please look at the fourth picture. If you were the husband, what would you be thinking? I'd be thinking that it was partially my fault that the company went bankrupt. However, it's extremely important to protect the ocean environment, so I still think that we did the right thing by protesting the airport's construction. Number 2. Do you think Japanese people should express their political opinions more? Yes. There are many big problems in our society, so it's essential for Japanese people to feel more comfortable discussing political issues. It's the only way for us to begin solving these problems. Yes, I think Japanese people should express their political opinions more. When people share their thoughts, the government can understand their needs better. It also helps make society more democratic. If people stay silent, leaders may not know what citizens want. More discussion will lead to better laws and more fair decisions. Yes, expressing political opinions is a part of human rights. Japanese people often avoid political talk, but that can hurt democracy. When people express ideas, society becomes stronger. Also, young people can learn more about their country. So, sharing thoughts can help improve both the government and the next generation. Yes, more people should speak about politics in Japan. Many important changes start with small voices. If people stay silent, only a few will control the future. Sharing ideas also helps people learn from each other. It can make communities more active and smarter. Everyone's opinion has value in a free country. Yes, in a democracy, people should speak freely about politics. If more Japanese people share their opinions, the government will listen more. It can lead to better decisions and fair laws. Also, talking about politics helps people understand problems more deeply. Silence can lead to unfair or slow progress in society. No, some people are not interested in politics, and that is their choice. Forcing people to speak up can create stress or arguments. Also, political talk often divides people. Peace in society is also important. People should be free to stay quiet if they want. We must respect that silence. No. In Japan, people value harmony and avoid conflict. Talking too much about politics may cause fights in families or with friends. It is not always helpful. Sometimes, action is better than words. Also, not everyone has enough knowledge. It is okay to stay quiet if you feel unsure or uncomfortable. No, not all people feel safe talking about political topics. If they speak freely, they may face trouble at work or school. Japan is peaceful now, and forcing opinions may hurt that peace. Some people prefer to vote quietly. We should let them choose their way of taking part in society. No. While political opinions are important, not everyone needs to share them. Some people care more about family, work, or local issues. Forcing people to talk can be rude. Also, social media can spread wrong information. Staying quiet is sometimes better. We should respect how each person wants to live. Number 3. Do you think companies should do more to help society? No. Businesses already provide their communities with employment opportunities, and they contribute to society by developing new products. They shouldn't be expected to do more than that. Yes, companies are part of society, so they should help it. They can support schools, protect nature, or give money to hospitals. Also, helping others makes people like the company more. If people trust a company, they buy more products. Helping society is good for both people and the business itself. Yes, many companies use public services like roads or electricity. So they should give something back. Also, people today like companies that care about social problems. If a company helps society, it can make a better image. This is good for business. Helping others is not only kind but also smart. Yes, companies have money and people, so they can do a lot for society. They can hire people in need or support local events. Also, helping others makes workers feel proud. It is good for the company's name and for the workers' feelings. Helping society helps the company grow too. Yes. Big companies have the power to help many people. They can protect the environment, support poor areas, or give education. If companies care only about profit, people may stop trusting them. Helping society builds good relationships. It is important for business and for building a better world. No, a company's job is to make good products and earn money. Helping society is not their main goal. If they spend too much on social work, they may lose money and have to fire workers. It is better for the government or non-profit groups to help society, not companies. No, companies already pay taxes, and that money helps society. They also give jobs and support the economy. If they try to do too much, their business may suffer. Not all companies are rich. Some just want to survive. It is unfair to ask all companies to help society more. No, helping society sounds nice, but it is not easy. Some companies may help one group but hurt another. Also, some people may not trust companies that do too much social work. They may think it's just for good image. Companies should focus on honest work and treat workers well first. No, a company should have the freedom to decide what it does. If we force all companies to help society, it may stop small businesses from growing. Not every company has the time or money. It is better to let each business choose its role in society freely and wisely. Number 4. Is it possible for the actions of individuals to help reduce global warming? Absolutely. Reducing the amount of electricity people use at home would reduce the amount of fossil fuels burned. Things like air conditioners use a lot of energy, so limiting their use would definitely reduce global warming. Yes, one person may be small, but many people together can make a big change. If everyone saves energy, uses less plastic, or recycles, it helps the earth. People can also teach others. When one person acts, others may follow. Small steps by many people can help reduce global warming over time. Yes, individual actions like using bicycles, turning off lights, and not wasting water help the environment. If millions of people do these things, the effect is big. Also, People can support green companies and laws. Even small habits, when done by many, can make a big difference to the planet. Yes, global warming is a big problem, but each person can help. People can buy eco-friendly products, reduce waste, and plant trees. These actions may look small, but they add up. Also, when people care, they can push companies and governments to act too. Everyone has power to help the planet. Yes, if individuals take action, they can change their communities. For example, they can start cleanup events or teach friends about global warming. These actions help the environment and raise awareness. One person can inspire others. That's how real change begins, and it can grow into a big movement. No, global warming is a huge problem, and it needs big solutions. One person cannot stop it alone. Governments and big companies must lead the way. They have the money and power to change things. Individual actions help a little, but real change needs national and international cooperation to be strong. No, while good habits are nice, they are not enough. Most pollution comes from factories and airplanes, not homes. Even if many people change, it won't stop big companies from polluting. We should focus on changing laws and systems. Personal actions help, but they cannot solve such a big problem alone. No, some people cannot take green actions even if they want to. Eco-friendly items cost more, and public transport is not always easy to use. Also, not everyone knows what to do. We need education and better systems. Until then, individual actions alone will not be enough to fight global warming. No, some people try, but others do nothing. That makes it unfair and not effective. Big actions from governments and companies are needed. If we focus too much on individuals, we may ignore the real causes. People should care, but they cannot stop global warming by themselves. It's too big a problem.